Hello, welcome to Lumina Nails. In this video, I'll be making two different New Year nails. This first one is starting off with a white base, and this is Beetles in 208. Then I'm applying a thin layer of the base gel over the top of it. And before curing that base gel or doing anything, I'm going to go over that with Beetles in 209, and this is a silvery gold glitter. I'm just concentrating that at the top left, and I'm going to use that base gel that's already on the nail to help blend it downward and sort of like out to the right. And this step you can skip if you don't want to do it. It doesn't really make a difference in the end, but I felt like it did. So once again, not curing it, it's still wet. I'm going to apply glitter over the top of it, a little bit here and a little bit there, mostly concentrating at the top left again and sort of blending outward. I made this glitter out of holographic silver, holographic gold, regular silver, regular gold, and then holographic little strip things. And then I applied that, set that in the lamp for 30 seconds, I believe. And then I went over the top of that with the Born Pretty Jelly Nude in 01, which is a white or milky color. And then while that's still wet, I applied a few more pieces of that gold silver glitter mixture. Of course, you don't need to put the jelly coat over the top if you don't want it. You could just leave it as is. Then I put that into the lamp for another 30 seconds. This is Born Pretty's metallic drawing gel in MD03 Battle Angel. It's a rose gold. You can choose any colors you want. You can do this with acrylic paint if you want to. But I chose this color because I thought it would match. And I'm just drawing some little champagne glasses, champagne flutes on here, and I'm leaving them empty because I'm going to fill them. So I put that in the lamp for 1 full minute because this needs a full minute or else it'll spread. And then I'm going over all of it with matte top coat. I'm going to pop that into the lamp for 30 seconds. Then that same glitter from earlier, that silvery gold from Beetles, I'm going to fill in the glasses, and you can leave it here if you like the way it looks. You can leave it here, top coat it, or base coat it, then top coat it, and I think it looks really cute. Like there's a little champagne in those. But I'm going to use this as the sticky layer to apply this champagne-y colored chrome powder. So I go over that with this champagne. I thought it would tie in everything because I didn't want to go with just silver, just gold. I just, I wanted it to just have more going on. So I rubbed that in, dusted it off, and then I went over it with a base coat, mostly starting at that top portion to prevent the glitter from spreading everywhere. And then I go and pop that in the lamp for a minute, and then go over with a top coat and put that in the lamp for a minute as well. And that is the first nail completed. This is like a light, fun version. For the second nail, I started off with the same white. It's Beetles 208, and I used this so that the nail wouldn't be translucent because the color I'm going to use is a translucent color. I'm using a true cobalt blue. This is Born Pretty, a BP50, and I apply 2 layers, but it is clear, like you can see. It's almost like a jelly polish, like a jelly see-through. So applied that 30 seconds, and then I applied another coat and stuck it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Over the top of this, I applied the Venalisa Mud Gel in V41, which is a white, and I just went in with like little dashes, lines, quick fan out lines to create fireworks. You could use acrylic paint for this step. You could use regular gel for this step. I'm sure you can use nail polish for this step too. So I just did sort of like a star design and then added a bunch of little ones in between the bigger ones. And I added another one on the side just to fill in that empty space. Then I stuck this one in the lamp for a full minute because these need a full minute to prevent smudging or like blooming. It almost wants to if you put a base coat over it. Then I put a matte top coat over the top of this entire nail and stuck it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Here I take a base coat and then I add a few lines here and there, and this is going to repeat itself like 3 times this step. So random little lines here and there, and then I stuck it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then here I have 3 holographic chrome glitters, one in black, one in like a multicolor, and then one in silver. And I'm going to apply the black one first over that initial layer that I've applied. So attach that to the still sticky base coat, and then I add a few more lines randomly on this nail after I dust it off. We'll make sure to dust it off to remove any excess so that it doesn't get trapped in the next layer. So I added a few more lines here and there, stick that one again in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I go over this with the multicolored holographic glitter chrome powder. And then one more time, dust it off, add in another layer of lines, or add in a few more lines, and stick that one into the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I go over this one with that silver holographic glitter, dust that one off again, make sure everything's removed. Then I take this Venalisa mud gel again in V41, which is a white, sort of sketch out where I want to place the 2023, which is why it looks a little rough at first, but it'll look better. So 2023 at the bottom, and I go ahead and like make it as nice as possible, which is not like easy for me, but I do a thin layer with this mud gel so that it'll cure. Now fill that in completely, and then I stick it into the lamp for once again 1 full minute to make sure it doesn't smudge or blend out. And then I go over it again with another layer just to clean things up, make it a little more defined, a little more solid. And once again, stick that one in for a full minute. And now this next step is entirely optional. You don't have to, but I'm using a magnetic gel. This is Born Pretty's 9D Magnetic CM01, and I'm going along the bottom left and the top right with the gel, covering up or going over the 2023 lightly, but more focusing on the tip, and then going over the top right, more focusing on the edge, blending it outward, and then using this little magnet to concentrate it along the edge. And I pop that in the lamp for I think 30 seconds. Might have been a full minute, but I'm pretty sure it's 30 seconds. And go over that whole nail with the base gel. Super sparkly nail. And then into the lamp for 30 seconds. And then lastly, top coat. And I put this one into the lamp for a full minute. And that is the finished nail for the night sky version. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked either one of these designs. Please have a wonderful day and stay safe. Have a wonderful new year. Bye bye.